It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Ain't done a car conversation in a minute. But let's talk about some scammers. Some scammers. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. And this is another edition of Car Conversation on JayLeesCorner. Okay. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a great day, child. Wherever they may be, whatever state you're in, and all of that. We're just having a good time here in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, I am on my way to work, and I have not done a car conversation in a minute, mainly because I hate my car mount that's here in the corner and the one on my dashboard. I got it because it be shaking and I don't like it shaking. So I have not done that many car conversations recently. Okay, but today I said I want to have a bit of a scammers out here trying to scam people, and I don't like it conversation. Lowe's and this other company, is y'all scamming people? I just want to know. Okay, now first things first, make sure to do what? Subscribe to my channel. Okay, like the video and comment in the comment section. You can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Now, I don't like it when people try to play in my face. Okay, that really aggravates my spirit and whatnot. Trying to play in my face, in my mama face, in my sister face, in anyone's face that's a part of me and mine. Okay, so my mom wants a new bathtub, so she wanted to get her bathtub replaced. Okay, no problem. So she had been talking about it for a minute and stuff, but she got to, pick the tub she want and whatnot. So because my mom was like, I gotta go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I gotta go and look and see and search. So she been waiting to do that. So she went to Lowe's last week, was searching and stuff. I like this one and whatnot. Lowe's told her, okay, Lowe's, Lowes. Is that how you spell it? I think so. Lowe's told her, okay, cool, we don't do the installation. Okay, we use this company, okay, who does our installation. So we will give them your information. They will give you a call. Someone will come out, do measurements or whatever, and quote you to install your new tub. Now she don't want no full bathroom remodel or whatever. She had some of her bathroom redone on the main floor a couple years ago, new vetting, all that stuff. So she just wanted a new tub. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. So she's like, okay, the people come out on Monday. So I took Monday off work and I was over there with her as well. So first of all, they were supposed to get there between 2 and 2:30. Okay, did not get there until 3:45. Now they called twice. They called the first time at 2 and said, oh, he'll be there closer to 3. Called back at 3:15 and said, oh, he can be there around 3:45 if y'all can wait. And we said, well, we been waiting all day. Okay, we want to reschedule. But she said, well, he's on his way now for sure. He's just about, 30, 45 minutes away. Fine, whatever, cool. So AAA Ryan get there, okay, who was with this company called Rebath, okay? And because Lowe's told us that Rebath is who installs the product that you can buy from Lowe's. You go to Lowe's, you want a tub, a shower, a toilet, or whatever. We don't do the installation. We use this company called Rebath. No problem. Lowe's, cool, fine, and whatever. So AA Ron get there. What is late? I'm so sorry, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like rushing, and I don't want to rush anyone else, and blah, blah, blah. So my prior appointment, had questions. I didn't want to rush through them. I want to take my fine, whatever. So, child, he talking and talking and talking. Yeah, we've been in business all these times, child. We have all these patents. We have all this, whatever. Giving us the whole spiel of the company. Sir, go in there and measure the damn room, okay? So they go in the bathroom, do the measurement. She's like, okay, I want a shower tub combo. I don't want my tub. I don't want to remove my tub and get on the shower. I want a tub shower combo and whatever. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Gonna do this size tub. Blah 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 blah. You come back to the table. Sir, how much is it gonna cost? Because we don't she know what she wants. What's the price tag? Give us a price tag, okay? So he said, okay, so we have these this and it's a whole presentation. Which I'm like, that's why he was late, because he talked too damn much, okay? So I said, well, okay, good. That means y'all have quality service. Hold on, y'all, construction. Child 696. So he gives the whole thing about, how quality they are, how they don't subcontract, they have their own workers, whatever, they have a lifetime guarantee and stuff like that. And so cool, hold on, construction. And I'm still like, sir, how much does it cost? Because that's what matters. Okay, construction, that's it. So, because what my mom wants, she gets. So again, when I'm like, well, sir, first of all, this is what she saw at Lowe's, and this is what she wants. Okay, how much to install this? A Round didn't tell us that them at Rebath cannot install products from Lowe's. They can only install their own products. I said, well, first of all, that ain't what Lowe's told my mama. Okay, and my mom was like, yeah, that ain't what they said. They told me that, if I wanted this, they don't install, y'all install for them. So they never told me at all that I would have to get your products and not a product from Lowe's. Why would Lowe's sell tubs and sinks and all these things and use a company who cannot install their products? Because how will Lowe's make any money? So that's the first scam I felt in my body. Okay. Secondly, why didn't you say that when you walked in the house? Also, if Lowe's called y'all to call us, did y'all not ask Lowe's, hey, do they want one of your products or one of our products? Because we can't do, I'm saying, like, why was this conversation I had between y'all and Lowe's? Whatever. And my mom was like, when I made the appointment with y'all, Rebath, when y'all called me, I mentioned I was in Lowe's, found a tub I want installed, and they said y'all do that. And y'all didn't send A Round out here to quote me a price for the installation. So even his whole spiel about, what's bumping the road? Even his whole spiel about, we want to be sure that the work is done on time. Like, we're not gonna say it's gonna take a week, it'll take a month. Like, we're fine, A Round. So he said, well, I don't know if there was a miscommunication, and maybe I'm mistaken, but we can only install our own products. I said, cool. What do y'all have that look like what she wants? Okay, look at the picture, A Round. What do y'all have that look like that's what she wants? Oh, that's like a one-piece thing. We do our stuff in pieces or whatever. Cool. What do y'all have that look like that? If it's one piece or three pieces, what do y'all have like that? So we go through, pick the kind of tile thing of it all. The fixings, the fixtures, chrome this, white that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, A Round, how much does it cost? John, he get quiet. He's writing stuff down and 2 + 5 = 13. So he then slides the paper to my mama, the quote. Okay, for the tub replacement, child, $18,500. Not to redo her whole bathroom on her main floor. Just to replace the tub. Just to remove her current tub, get that out of there, and put in a new one. $18,500. And she said, oh no. First of all, I said, sir, I watch HGTV all the time. I have seen them remodel whole bathrooms for $10,000. So I don't understand how you're telling us to replace her tub and shower, that space of the tub and shower is going to cost $18,500. He then said, we have a coupon you can use to give you $1,000 off. So it'll be $17,000. Sir, I don't give a fuck. Not $17,500 either. If it was was like, no. She's like, no, like Lowe's, you know, the tub at Lowe's costs maybe $1,500. Okay, so I don't understand how it fits. What? No. So we was like, you know, look. I said, look, we are a trio. It's me, my mom, my sister. We had discussed this. We knew we was not using them. Rebath, we said $18,500. Bitch, it's a scheme and a scam that Ty set up to bring us the bullshit. Okay. Now again, we've been in business all this time, child. We have all the latest in technology. Jesus, we have this and that and that and this. The Jetsons use our tubs in the future. So we're like, well, no, we'll see. We'll contact you again and see if we want to do that. He said, well, you know what? You know, do you have social media? No, first he said, can we put a advertisement sign in your lawn? And we said, what? He said, yeah, if we can put a lawn, you know, advertisement little thing in the grass, that would give $500 off. And we would want to put there like the month before, like right before we do it, while we're doing the work, and then a month after. So we gotta put a sign in the yard, and we don't put signs in the yards. And I'm like, for $500, whatever. No. Okay. He then said, well, do y'all have social media? And we said, why? Well, if y'all would be willing to you know, post before and after pictures and show the progress, which is like, you know, promoting us, you know, we can give another discount. And at that point, it's okay, we can get from $18,500, the $1,000 coupon. Okay, the $500 off for a lawn sign. Okay, and now if y'all post on social media, it was like maybe $15,750. I said, bitch, what's y'all social media? Okay, I went to their social media, their IG. I went to Rebath social media. They had 30 followers on IG. 30. I have 11,300 followers on IG. You want me to advertise for y'all for a small discount, and you don't even have 100 fucking followers? Now, the company itself, Rebath, the main IG page, had roughly maybe almost 5,000 people, but each city that is in, each city page of theirs, you know, is separate. And mostly all the city pages of theirs had less than 100 followers, or maybe 200 followers, okay? But the one for Detroit had 30 fucking followers. I was number 31. And I said, sir, we will be in contact. We will let you know. Oh yeah, you know, because we can work something out. And I said, once you give us a big number and you instantly start knocking that number down, okay, not $18,500, $17,500. Okay, not $15,750. Okay, oh, well, whatever. So he left. You called my sister Veronica, like, girl, guess what they told mama? Girl, they said, can you believe this shit, Veronica? And she was like, oh no, we're not gonna use, like, no. We only used them because she went to Lowe's and found the product she wanted, and they said that's who installed it. So it wasn't even as if we said, oh, we gotta use Rebath. I've heard great things about Rebath. No, Lowe's suggested that's who does their installations. So my mama, I'm gonna go up to Lowe's and say, hey, it's some bullshit in the water, because y'all told me that they can install shit. They came here so they can't install your stuff, and then quoted me $18,500. Okay, that was on Monday. So on Wednesday, Rebath, you know, sent her a little, they called and left a little message, okay? Hey, Mrs. So-and-so, you know, we know AA Ron was out there on Monday, quoted you to $18,500, which went down to $17,500, which went down to $15,750. How about this? How about we can come and replace your tub, okay, for $11,000, maybe either $750 or $11,500. I said, hold on, that was $11,500. $11,500. So you want me to believe on Monday it was gonna cost $18,500, and 2 days later y'all have knocked off $7,000? No company will give a quote on Monday and then give a quote for $7,000 cheaper on Wednesday. It's a fucking scam, in my opinion. I'm not saying they don't do good work. I'm not saying, you know, any of that. What I'm saying is, there's no way on God's green earth that Lowe's is having y'all go to folks' house and y'all are giving these high-ass quotes and then dropping the shit down, you know, $7,000, $8,000 in a day or so because folks say, hell no. It's a scam to me. Because why did it drop $7,000. Now, did they see I have a great social media following? And oh, maybe she can. And I said to him that I said, sir, good, bad, or indifferent, I'm gonna have a conversation because I'm a YouTuber. So y'all gonna get some kind of okay. And my mom was like, yeah, they called today and offered to do it for $11,500. And my sister said no. We're going, because we found, and again, the only reason we had them come out is because Lowe said that's who do their work. It wasn't as if, oh, so we found someone else to do it. We'll just go shop. We'll buy the shit from Lowe's, and because we have a couple friends who do things or whatever. So, but again, Rebath, count your days, okay? Because it has to be a scheme and a scam that ties to the bullshit where y'all coming out to people's houses sent by Lowe's. Tell the customer y'all cannot install Lowe's products because of warranties and all these things, and y'all can't guarantee that, sir, whatever. So that was weird. That was scam part number one. Why Lowe's send y'all here if y'all can't do Lowe's work? Two, you have a whole presentation and never did he mention the price or nothing until the very, very end. Meaning, okay, where's the price? It wasn't no price list. He just wrote down a fucking number. And my mom said, y'all don't have a breakdown, like a breakdown of what costs what? Well, no, that's just like an all-inclusive price for the thing. Okay, so that was weird. Nothing had a price on it. Okay, he didn't show us the faucets and the knobs and the shower heads. That, oh, that shower head costs $100 and this shower head costs $20. You know what I'm saying? There was no prices on anything. And lastly, you gave a quote of $18,500 to replace a tub. When I am pretty sure you can remodel a whole bathroom. And I don't give a fuck about no inflation, about COVID prices or whatever. No. I watch HGTV, and when they show quotes about how much each room gonna cost, I've seen things. Now, I've seen bathrooms cost up to $18-20K, but that's if they're they're stripping the shit bare and rebuilding from scratch and having God's tub installed in a thing. And that was not what was happening. Removing one thing and putting in a new one. I could not try a scheme and a scam. I was scamming people. So we would not be using Rebath. Okay, and if you go to Lowe's and Lowe's tell y'all, hey, so and so do the work, be sure to ask Lowe's, is you sure? Because he also said they work with Lowe's, they work with Home Depot, and I'm like, so y'all scheme was scamming everybody? Everyone in the whole thing? Now, my mama has not went back to Lowe's, and she called, but she was put on hold. She gonna go up there and ask people because something ain't right. Okay, something's going on, and I don't know who to blame. And I'm like, it can't. To me, it can't be Lowe's because what good would Lowe's have to have customers paying, 20? Because if you charge $18,500 once incidentals, or even if they take the damn tub out and it's some, I don't know, whatever. Once you add other things, it's gonna get up to $20K. Okay, and that's a no. So I feel like it can't be Lowe's because Lowe's, what good would Lowe's get? What they could make a profit. Now, unless Lowe's is trying to charge folks more, I don't know. But it's a scheme and a scam, and we said hell no, no. And AA Ron, came out. He was nice. Okay, gave all the information. However, $18,500 is a no. And once we said, why they drop it down $7K in a day and a half? No, Angie was late. Child. Anyway, I'm at work now. Happy Friday. Okay. If you've been scammed by Lowe's or Home Depot, have y'all ever heard of Rebath? Rebath. Have y'all ever heard of Rebath? And if y'all have, did they do the work for free? I gotta go. Okay, y'all y'all remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. I gotta go. Bye. Peace.